And right here we can see it's the drum set that was being used for this event. It was using 5 pieces. There it's a kick, the kick drum, then the floor tom is this one right here. You can see the stage palette, then the toms, then the snare over there, the snare over there. Then you can see the hi-hats and the cymbals over there. Yeah, and some microphones that were used to pick up the sound so we can channel it where into the speakers. Then we had a table mic up and we had a table mic on top. So this is for the speaker. You don't have to move so much. If they want, they can use the mobile. If you want, they can use the table mic as well. It depends on the speaker. Then here you can see this is where the sound guy was seated. And here is a bass guitar. How do I know it's a bass guitar? I saw the strings were less. They are not so many. They're not 6. They're not 7 like most guitars. And also they're very thick. That's how you know it's a bass guitar. Bass guitars usually have very very thick lines, very thick strings, and the bass combo is not here right now, but they usually come with the bass combo. Then this is an acoustic guitar. This one is just a plain old acoustic, semi-acoustic guitar connected to the speakers. And this is the keyboard that were being used. It was a Yamaha. That's the keyboard that was being used. Very nice, very nice, very nice. There's a drum set over there. So this is where the sound was seated. This is where they are working for. This is where the magic was happening. This is where the band, the live band, was seated. So the bass, and the keyboard had connections, had the jack connection, and also it had a foot switch connection, which was there in front. Here's the TV that were being used, like I showed you before, HDMI, and the power input. Then the speakers over here. There's the speakers over the tops that were being there, and the bass of Puccini, the brand there, DK Audio. Then this is where the sound guy was seated. This is where all the machines, the equipment was. You can see some microphones over there, some cables over there. And he had an analog mixer. You can see very large, very nice analog mixer. Kama kawaida, almost the same. Inputs pale juu. You can see the gain. You can see the EQ. You can see the aux, the pans, outputs hapo. This one came with effects, so some effects, couple of EQs hapo, master EQs. He came with 2 mixers, but only used one because the second one wasn't necessary, so he used only one. It's almost the same type of mixer. This one has effects, so you can see. So inputs is then get to using a mic. These ones are microphones, instruments, all of them are entering to this mixer, and the mixer goes below, the equipment below. I'll show you what happens below. Yeah, so the mixer on the upper two. That's a basic mixer, as you can see, nothing special. And these ones are microphone receivers. You can do 2 microphone receivers wireless. The one at the top and one at the bottom. Then here the microphones, everything here is wireless, apart from the tabletop that was there that I showed you before. Then here's the power supply, spec on, a lot of power supplies, and the crossover, and also EQs at the top. So at the top, EQs, and the crossover, then amplifiers, and power supplies. So it's very, very powerful, very heavy load. As you can see, these ones are usually found on a rack system. If you go to churches, they have this type of setup. They usually have them in a rack system with the power supply. This one is not mounted anywhere. It's carried like that. I suggest you put it in a rack. If you have such equipment, you put it in a rack. You can see the wires all dangling out. And also, it takes a lot of time to set up and set down these things every single time if they're not mounted. It's easy to move around with this equipment if they're rack mounted, you know. This one was used for microphones. You can see a microphone stand up. And that's the sound system that was there for present. And if you like what you see, follow me and check out my link tree. Be the best at what you do. Be the best at being you.